Before we get into final topic of conversation, got to remind you of tdawear.com. That is tdawear.com. So check this out here. As always, you guys are asking me, why do you keep reminding us of this? Well, for all of you fans still overjoyed with the Tide's national championship, check out our championship collection merch. You grab you 18 of them things, folk, t-shirt, hoodie, or sweatshirt, as well as our Got 18 We Do shirts. Designs which feature all 18 championship years on the back. You head on over to tdawear.com. That's tdawear.com. Do that right now and go over to Championship Collections tab and get you that merch. Copy those t-shirts today. Helping out, the University of Alabama, head coach Nick Saban, the student athletes, and us here at TDA. But we had Justin Woodall, former Alabama safety, played from 2006 to 09, big leader on that 09 national championship team, on the show last week, and he talked about, Malachi Moore and the versatility, the diversity that he has. He played outside corner at Hewitt-Trussville High School. He played safety in high school. Of course, he played star this past season as a freshman for the Crimson Tide. And having that discussion with Woodall, it got me thinking here. The versatility of Malachi, and I've talked about him, could Alabama possibly transition him to safety? But an even better question would be, would Alabama be open to moving Malachi to outside corner? And the reason why I say this is George Teague, another former Bama legend, stated this on Malachi. He said that the young man's aggressive. He plays with great leverage. He's got great technique. He's got great coverage skills. He plays with a lot in the tank. He's an up-and-comer. He's going to be a huge guy on the rise. These are all things that George Teague said about one Malachi Moore. In the season ago, Moore 44 tackles, 4 of those for loss. He had 3 interceptions, a team high, 6 pass breakups, 2 quarterback hurries, filled out the stat sheet very well. Freshman All-American, freshman All-SEC, second team All-SEC selection. So, to me, would Alabama be open to maybe moving him to outside corner? And the reason why is this would create big opportunity for Brian Branch and DeMarco Helms. Brian Branch, first and foremost, had a huge season this past year himself. Branch a season ago had 2 interceptions to his own credit, 7 pass breakups also. One of his interceptions came with he and Malachi on the field together. And if you watched Bama football in the 2020 campaign, when Saban had Malachi and Branch together on the field, a lot of big plays happen. They bounce well off each other. They play well off each other. There's an energy when both of those two are on the field together at the same time. Going back to the Iron Bowl, Malachi Moore picked off Bo Nix, and then Brian Branch picked off Bo Nix on the screen pass that Auburn was trying to have happen there. Malachi blew the screenplay up. Bo Nix threw the ball right toward Brian Branch. He picked the ball off and almost scored on the play. And then you can look back at the Arkansas game, where the Razorbacks tried to do a trick play. Branch, showing the range that he's got, intercepted the ball near the red zone. And while some people would compare Branch's skill set to that of Eddie Jackson, I look at him as more of a ha-ha Clinton Dix type. He plays with a lot of that top range, that top end range, where he really high points that ball and attacks the lower third of the field with his eyes, with his elevation, with his ability to leap up and grab the football. So to me, I see a bit more ha-ha Clinton Dix than Eddie Jackson, but both players were great players. It is what it is. But the purpose of this being is that if you were to put Malachi on the edge as an island corner, first and foremost, he would have that ability to play faster, because at star, you're doing a lot more thinking, you're doing a lot more concepts, you have a bit more responsibility on you in that star role. At playing corner, you don't have as many responsibilities, and you can play outside, and you can play free, you can jam, you can be physical, you can bump and run, you can run with the guy, and you can sort of sort of position the receiver's body away from the ball and having your body in front of that guy, taking away that angle and blocking him away from the football, playing that sort of technique that Coach Saban teaches the defensive backs to do. So to me, if you were to have Malachi as an island corner, you could put Brian Branch at nickel, or you could put Brian Branch at free safety, and that would be really intriguing there, because I think Branch is going to start at Branch has got to start in the secondary. He's got to start at either a nickel role or a safety spot. So it would open up Brian Branch. The second guy it would open up would be DeMarco Hellams. DeMarco has to start next season. I remember we had Joshua McMillan on Wednesday's show, and he mentioned Hellams as a guy that's going to be a beast in the upcoming season. As a junior, Hellams this past season, he had a couple of games where he snapped. I mean, he was the team leader in tackles. Against LSU, he shared the team lead in tackles with Will Anderson. Against Notre Dame in the Rose Bowl, he was all over the field. 12 tackles, a game high, a team high, and a career high, and a season high for Hellams. He had a sack of Ian Book, had a tackle for loss in the game. Crimson Tide earning the 31-19 victory there over the Irish at Arlington, Texas. But when I look at Hellams, when you go back and you watch his highlight tape to end the season, he looked like Landon Collins mixed with Mark Barron. His ability to hit, but not just put the clap on you, finish the play. His ability to hit and finish the play. Like, DeMarco was out there taking people's life from him, but finishing, just driving guys into the ground. And this is another guy that has to start for the Crimson Tide in the upcoming season, whether he starts at dime or whether he starts at safety. Now, I would like to see Saban do this for DeMarco. Flip Jordan Battle and DeMarco. Have Jordan play free safety. I feel like Jordan can read the lower third of the field. He can play the lower third. He can break on the ball. He can roam the middle. He's the ball hawk. He's a film junkie. I would have Battle at free safety, and I would just have DeMarco at strong. Have him come down, lay the hit, lay the wood, make the tackle, be in run support, take on a lot of these bigger tight ends and wide receivers. I would put DeMarco at strong safety and Jordan Battle at free, but that's in the event that if you wanted to start DeMarco as a safety. I mean, he and Brian Branch have to see the field. He and Brian Branch have to be starters here in the upcoming season, and I feel like the best way for Saban to utilize all of those guys to get the ball on the field is if you were to take Malachi Moore, move him to the outside corner, trust him one-on-one on the island, let him use those instincts, let him use that speed, let him use that aggressiveness and the style that he plays with. But that's just my thoughts right there on Malachi. What do you think, Tide fans? Leave your thoughts there in the comment section. Should Alabama think about moving Malachi Moore to outside corner to get more Brian Branch and DeMarco Hellams on the field as starters here for the upcoming season? But as always, Tide Nation, you want the best in news, notes, information, and coverage here on your favorite program, the Crimson Tide. You can do this by accessing the Touchdown Alabama Magazine app. You download the app from the iPhone App Store. If you're rocking Team Apple, Google Play Store, if you got the Android phone. For your audio listening needs, we got you covered here. iTunes or Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spreaker, TuneIn Radio, Overcast.fm, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Got you covered right there. If the good and gracious Lord sees fit, I will be back on Monday, continuing the conversation that is Tide football. We got a few super chats to get to right now. We got Randy Harris, that $5 donation. We got Gucci Tide, a $5 donation. We got Spencer Reveley, a $20 donation. We got Randy Harris, a $5 donation. And with that being said, the Super Chat Daily Goal has been reached. And I think did we do this without Jimmy Clay? We did it without Jimmy Clay. Oh my goodness. Give yourselves a hand, Bama Nation. Reached the Super Chat goal, man. Y'all, way to go. Way to go, Bama fans. Way to go. Even without Jimmy Clay, man, you guys got it done. Appreciating the love, appreciating the support from every single last one of you guys. You've been awesome, calling in, chatting in, donating in, making this your show for all things Alabama football. Tide Nation, as always, you can purchase individual copies of Touchdown Alabama Magazine, have those sent to your door. That link will be in the description. If you want the print edition of TDA Magazine coming soon, you can get that print edition by going to touchdownalabama.com. You click join, you become a subscriber today. Go to touchdownalabama.com, click join, become a subscriber. That way you can get that print edition of the magazine. Also, you can cop that 4-finger bling necklace, 4-finger bling jewelry, courtesy of weownthefourthquarter.com. That link in the description too. Until next time, folks, husbands love your wives. Wives appreciate, value those husbands, children, week in. Still do those things legitimately, smartly, right thing to not be bored. Get you those 3 hearty meals a day, those 3 great laughs a day. Protect yourself, protect the loved ones around you. Till next time, folks, spin in my own words. Thank you for watching Touchdown Alabama Magazine's YouTube channel. To continue to get the best in Alabama football content, subscribe here and turn on your notifications to stay connected with the hottest shows covering your Crimson Tide.